Good morning. It's April 2nd, 2024. Just want to check in the clonazepam withdrawals are they're manageable. I've had much worse. I've been on the drug since my last 5150. It was the only drug that would help me under the attack I was under. Everybody called that schizophrenia and major depression, all them professionals, but no way. And things, that was a witchcraft attack and a haunting from where I lived, and it just my body was just susceptible. I could not defend, and I was opening doors. Yes, I had, as I said, I was obsessing over a woman sexually that was online. As soon as I found her and started obsessing over her, never paid her for no content, as I said in a previous video, but I'm married and I'm obsessing over another witch, and she's a witch, and she does porn, and just this one scene of hers I couldn't stop watching, and the place is already haunted, and we just moved into it, and my ex-wife is also having emotional relationships with others now, and I'm not going to speak on that, but the doors that were open, and also just knowing, when something, it's not anything other than you feel evil. You feel when you know evil is around you. And I understand that people that have not experienced the spirit world will hear me say that, and they'll be like, I don't know when evil's around me. Matter of fact, when I try to share this with people that are non-believers, and I always categorize those folks too, usually they're taken by the enemy, and you're dealing with an entity in them. So you're not going to get validated by them when you're talking to them. Like, for instance, after I divorced my ex-wife and I was in love with another woman, and then we took a break because she met another man, I went on a date with a woman where I was living, and she had just divorced her husband, and she claimed to be an atheist, and we went on a date, and I looking back, I knew I was dealing with evil in her, and she's dealing with evil in me because all I'm thinking about is lust. I've got that parasitic demon in me that just wants to only have I believe the entity was sent through her to get me to try to hurt myself. And I'll speak on that more. That I understand this is hard to take in for some of you that have not experienced the spirit realm and are not Christian, that this is only going to hit a select demographic, or people that want to believe, and they'll turn on this channel trying to find information about the spirit realm. And whoever you are, if you have questions, you can always message me on Facebook at Geese, Geese, and then space love, LOVE. You can message me on Messenger if you want to talk about these kind of things. I'm happy to share my experience and listen to yours as well. If you're a non-believer, that's okay, and you just want questions, I'm happy to interact with you. Anyway, a little humor. So the entities, they know what our what our doors that we open are, and then we're going to allow certain entities, and then they know what our weaknesses are. For instance, and I understand this is, you hear me, the love of my life. So she's my ultimate weakness. Other than my other addiction, that is why I'm homeless. She's my ultimate weakness because I love her. So, and I crave her and miss her, and what we shared on a level of intimacy sexually no other woman ever gave me, and even if a woman ever gave it to me like she did, it never hit me like it hit me with her. And then the circumstances surrounding it and how much she wanted to love me. See, and I always say the entities get sent when betrayal takes place. Like when I lied and I was a coward, then that's when the entity gets sent. And then she's getting punished too. Something happened in her life, so the entity works in me to punish her. And I'm not going to perceive to speak on the doors she opened. I could only speculate in her lifestyle, her line of work, everything she's been through in her life, all the trauma and horrible things that Love My Life been through. So horrible things that Love My Life has endured and seen and been around. So, and yet she persisted. When I think of learning other languages and being brave and so anyway, not to speak on her truth, but just acknowledging that it's not just me that got hurt. The Love My Life got injured. Now she might get on and she'd say, oh, no, he didn't injure me. I'm tough. I'm this and that. I understand if she got defensive to say he couldn't hurt me, Deep down, I saw the Love My Life after we separated. Her vessel she had everything. She had an open heart when she met me. She was heartbroken, but she wanted to give me a chance. And she knew I sincerely wanted to, but then when I proved I couldn't because of my own evil and my own afflictions and my inability to manage the thing I think with, and that was it. And then what's she going to do? She, when we separated, she's going to have to test drive a bunch of other men in her mind, because it's just how the Love My Life is. She can't be alone. And that's just how the Love My Life is. Some, like her younger sister, can be alone. I can be alone. It's not comfortable for me. I don't want to be alone, but I have to be alone because I'm not marketable to women. See, I'm not marketable to meet women right now. I bring nothing. Like, I just interacted with a beautiful woman inside a grocery outlet. She was very kind to me, very sweet, very beautiful physically, and inside I felt a good feeling with her. She wanted to talk to me, and I just left, and she wanted to talk, and in my mind, I think to myself, I'm not going to even interact because I have nothing I'm going to bring to her. So I just leave. So the Love My Life, she had her phone, and then in the beginning of the relationship, she told me her phone's passcode, and I didn't ask. She just told it to me, and then she wanted mine, and I gave it. I don't care. We're in a relationship, and it's supposed to be monogamous. I don't care, and I don't have nothing to hide. I've given my heart to her. She's the only woman I ever met where I never craved another woman before her. I wasn't thinking sexually about another woman before her. So I was ready for the Love of My Life, and she was everything to me on every level. I can't describe that, and I won't. Taste, scent, touch, voice, eyes, the way she would do things with me, and no other woman ever act like and look like and behave like ever like the Love of My Life. And I had a dream about her when I was 13. So I'm going to leave that because it's going to be under 10 minutes. And if I go over 10 minutes, it doesn't load. So thank you all for listening. God bless you all in Jesus Christ's name. I'm gonna come back with part 2 of the situation I'm in right now, of trying to explain how the entities hurt me through the Love of My Life and me opening her phone. And then that's how I got severely injured.